forgiveness, and like kindness, somehow it seems sometimes we have an impression about ethical principles like truthfulness, justice, equality, even like kindness, forgiveness, gratitude. Somehow, we tend to think that they are impractical. And if someone is behaving ethically, that they will face so much trouble. And life doesn't work that way. Sometimes we have this, we are aware of it, but often we are unaware of it. But this kind of, what they call it sometimes in science, meme. It's like it's a thought, it's a system within, or a thought within our system that acts like a virus. And it's not true. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if you just reflect on Islam, Islam teaches us that which is good. Islam calls us to every virtue and calls us away from every sin and vice. That's what Islam is. Islam is all about goodness. It's all about being a better human being, being the best person you can ever be. It's a system to help you achieve this. And if you have in your mind somewhere that these ethical principles are not actually practical, are impractical, and are causing you so much trouble, this will cause you to make choices, sometimes unconsciously, that will lead you to act unethically, and you would find a justification. Because if I'm truthful, I'll get caught. If I'm truthful, things doesn't work, my business will not work. I will not achieve my goals. I need to lie, I need to cheat. I need to act deceptively. I need to cut corners. I need to resort to, different means. Sometimes they're not so straight in order to get to my goals and in order for things to work out for me. Basically, there is a tacit accusation. There's a tacit accusation here towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in our attitude. I'm not saying we are verbalizing it, but as in Arabic they say, بِلِسَانِ الْحَالِ لَا بِلِسَانِ الْمَقَالِ, right? It's the statement you're making through your attitude, not verbalizing with your tongue. But your attitude, our attitudes as human beings, our actions actually make statements. And sometimes these are more powerful, much more powerful than what we say. So it seems that when we have such a tacit belief, we are actually accusing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He wants us to adhere to principles that will make our lives difficult. Principles that are dysfunctional. So we think we know better, so we resort to other means. We find an alternative. We bypass that ethical system. Okay, that doesn't work. Let me just get things working. Then I will shift back to principles when I don't need anything done. Like when I need to get some results, I need to break from the ethical principles, from the principles of Islam, and I need to find practical stuff because that's impractical, and I will do it, then I'll go back. That's exactly like the statement of the brothers of Yusuf, yes? Let's get rid of him, let's kill him, then we'll become good people. So things won't work out unless we do that, sin or kill our brother or get rid of him. And then after that, we can go back to living a principled life and we'll be okay. So somehow, most of us are actually guilty of this. And this is a very serious issue. It's a very serious issue. The reason is, Allah created this life and this universe, and Allah designed principles, these ethical principles of honesty, of charity, of forgiveness, of generosity, of thankfulness, of forgiveness, of equality, of humbleness and humility. Allah designed them to be the system of this life, the practical system of this life. And if you don't see the practicality, you're looking in the wrong direction. This is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَاللَّهُ غَالِبٌ عَلَىٰ أَمْرِهِ وَلَكِنَّ أَكْثَرَ النَّاسِ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. And Allah will make everything come back to the truth. Allah will make everything come to its right course, take its full course and come to the right point of balance. But most people don't see that. Most people don't recognize it. Most people don't know it. And Allah designed ethical principles for the sake of practicality. So ethics speak the language of this universe. They're not against it. They're not impractical. But they need patience and insight. So if you lie, you get away with a lie, and you avoid the blame because of lying, you think you've made it. But you don't know that sometimes probably 30 years down the line, the implications of this lie through this universal, beautiful system that Allah put in this universe will actually come back to you. But by then, you've forgot about the lie, so you don't make the connection. And you say, where is all this, why is all of this coming my way? Where did it come from?